Hey fam, so today I'm gonna talk about something really sensitive, and that is how to move on from somebody when it was a one-sided love. Like, it wasn't even a relationship, or neither of them was a breakup, but you just fell in love and they said no, or you might have not confessed at all. And that this is on how to move on. Okay, I'm not just saying because I need some topic for the video. I have experience in this, I have did this, I'm still on the journey of it, but I am really doing better. Okay, when I it took me almost 1.5 years to get over this person. And okay, so basically I don't want to give you guys too much details because I like to keep a little bit part of my life still private, but here it goes. So first thing that I did, I started the process of moving on from like January of 2025, January 1st. So it was like a shift decision. I didn't even decide beforehand if I wanted to do it or anything. I just went out with my friends on the December 31st, New Year's Eve of 2025, and we were in Crossford. We were looking at books, we were taking pictures and all that, and then I spotted a journal. I was like, okay, let me just take a journal, because my old journal before this, I used to write in it about them, so I didn't want that. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just get a new journal. And I loved the journal since I was like really little, so I thought I could just get a new journal. And then there was this New Year party going on in my apartment, and then we came back and there's a park in my apartment. I was just listening to some songs, sad songs, because that's all I used to do then. And I was just listening to some sad songs, and I was just swinging, and I was like, I am wasting my life. Like, I had my board exam in a few months, like 2 months, and then I had to, and it was just sad all the time, and that is not our goal. Our goal is not to be sad at all. So what I did was I just started, I thought to myself, okay, I have wasted enough time. I wasted 1.5 years already, and see, this person, although I love them, they do not deserve so much of my time. My time is valuable, it's precious, and it belongs to me and me only. And I'm the only person who decides how to use it or utilize it or spend it, right? So I started, I thought that day, okay, no more thinking of the person, right? So I had these quotes that the person said, or the things that the person said, and I had them on my study table for like motivation or some other shit. I just wanted a reminder of them, but then I took it down. I took everything down. I kept my old journal inside. I kept everything that I have in the memory of them. Had a lot of things, so I kept everything that I had in the memory of them. I put them in a plastic bag, and I put them inside my cupboard, and I just kept it safe, and I haven't opened it to this day. Though I did open my journal a few days ago, my old journal in which I wrote about them. I opened it a few days ago, and I didn't feel anything. I was just sorry for myself, right? Because I was just so obsessed with this person that I forgot to live my own damn life, and that's not healthy, especially if it's a one-sided relationship or if it's a two-sided relationship. But in my case, it was one-sided, so it was so hard for me to move on. See, I'm not saying that the day I decided, oh my god, I should move on, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know who this person is, I completely forgot about them. No, I still think of them every day, but not in the, oh my god, I still love them so much type of way. It's more like, oh my god, why was I so stupid type of way. And yeah, that's okay. So it was not easy. There were definitely nights when I cried, days when I cried, and it was like so depressive. I was like, oh my god, why is this happening? Why can't the person just love me back? It was so horrible. Some days I just used to sit and cry. I just used to journal like 20 pages, and I was like, oh my god, why can't that person like me? Why can't they like me? Oh my god. I used to write so much. And then it was like I went to my hometown, and then it was like, again, I listened to Don't Blame Me by Taylor Swift, and then all the feelings came back, and it was like a second wave of rush in March, actually. And I was like, oh my god, it was so troubling for me. And then it went on to like May, and then I called my best friend up, and I was like, oh my god, I've decided, I'm moving on. And she was like, yeah, you said that for the past 1.5 years. how long are you gonna tell it for? And I was like, okay, this is FR this time, for real this time. And I stopped talking about them to everybody, and that's how you develop feelings, right? If you talk about them, see, I'm not saying talking is not a good way to process your emotions, but you can talk, but just don't make it too romantic when you're talking about them. For example, you can went to your best friend saying, oh my god, I'm so disappointed, but you know what, it's all right. But you can't just be like, oh my god, did you see that person's story? Oh my god, they look so good. You can't do that. That's what you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to move on. You're not supposed to think of them in that way anymore, but you're not doing that. That's why you're still stuck, right? And not moving on can have so many effects on your life, such as if you're a student, it can affect your studies. It did affect mine, actually. I struggled a lot to get it back into cover, and get it back into my power, and I still am, okay? But like, you know, and if you're working, it can interfere in your work, and it's everything. It'll just interfere on the personal life, and you know, so you have to have a stand on what you choose to invest your energy on and what you choose to do, because at the end of the time, it's your life and it's your time which you are spending on people. It's your energy which you're giving to other people, saying, oh my god, take it, which is draining out your energy, and it is blocking you out mentally. So one thing I highly recommend doing if you want to move on is journal. I've said it a lot, and I'm gonna say it again until I die. Journaling is such a big part of me. It's like half of my personality, right? I have a lot of journals, okay, from when I was little. I can't find most of the journals now, but I'll try to find them, and I'll try to show it to you. Actually, I'm losing 2 of my journals. I'm missing 2 of my journals. I don't know where the hell they are, but I haven't completed them. I just have half of half, like that. And this one, I have completed it almost. I still have this much. This is my current journal, and I bought the same journal in pink now for the next journal. But anyways, I'll make a separate video about the total journaling thing and stuff. But one thing I recommend you doing is journaling. Even if it's not like daily journaling, you can just journal whenever you're having thoughts about them, whenever you are feeling very disappointed and sad and just depressed and gloomy, right? So you can just journal about that, or else you can talk to your best friend. If you can talk to your parents, if you can do that as well, but don't get yourself into trouble. Or you can just sit and think about it. Just don't listen to too many sad songs, okay? Well, it's just gonna trigger you back into the state of realm, and you're gonna go back, slip into that again, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, why didn't that person love me again? In case you're listening to Arcade, you'll be like, please carry me, and then they'll be like, loving you was a losing game. You're like, oh my god, yeah, loving you was a losing game. Girl, get up. It was not your losing game. The fact that they didn't accept you back, it's their losing game. You get it? Okay, that was close. So yeah, to journal, and then listen to just upbeating songs and just happy songs. See, sometimes I do love Lana Del Rey. I need a sip of water, 1 second. Sometimes, all the times, I do love Lana Del Rey, but I also love Britney Spears, right? It's Britney Spears and The Weeknd, and certain songs from the 1900s, such as, I don't know if this is from the 1900s or not, 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton, and a lot of other songs like that. And Britney Spears' songs are great, and then The Weeknd songs, and what else? Yeah, Bollywood songs too. I listen to a lot of that too. Whenever I'm sad, I like to listen to the Punjaban song from Jug Jug Jio. It's movie Varun Dhawan. I love Varun Dhawan. Literally. Okay, fine. Back to the video. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta not think of them and remove the things which you have as reminders of them in front of you, or the spaces you interact with every day. Remove all of it. Just take it all down. Keep it in a safe bag. You don't have to throw it away. If you don't have the heart to, you can just keep it inside and not look at it until maybe you're like okay to look at it, and that's totally fine too. And you can distract yourself by putting yourself into studies. If you're distracted a lot, if you're not studying at all, you can just put put yourself into studying, you can get back on track, you can get that academic, what's that, comeback. Yeah, you can get that academic comeback of yours. You can get back on track and you'll be unbeatable, I'm telling you, right? And these steps, if you follow, you'll be better, I'm telling you. Just do that. And also try not to think of them too much, and if like their thought pops up in your head, just be like, okay, there was a part of them, there was a phase of your life where most of the things in your life was about them, but then now there's an after them, and you just have to come in terms with that there is an after them, right? There was never with them, right? There was before them, there was after them, but there was never with them. They were just a part of your life, they're not your entire life. Move on, sweetie, you got it. Okay. Just if you're into working out or exercising, do that. I like doing this Ucha Sita, no, not Ucha Sita, that's Hindi, no, that's Marathi. I'm Marathi, by the way, that's why. And back thing, like you just raise your hand, you raise your legs and you hold your hands on the hips. I do that, but without my hands on the hips. So I put myself in a place where I do that for like 1 minute a day or something, and push-ups and journaling is a thing that helps me a lot. And if you're into reading books, you can do that too. And invest in some good quality hobbies which you might like. For example, I have journaling, you can do coloring is even therapeutic actually. You can do coloring, you can baking is also really therapeutic, although I make trash food. I did once and it was like non-edible. I made this mochi once and it was like non-edible, but anyways, you can do that, or just pick up on some hobbies, or just go for a walk, or if you like to swim, go for a swim. Just do anything that you might like and will help you get distracted. And no sad songs. You have to keep your vibration up all the time so that you feel good about yourself, right? You don't want anybody else to feel good about yourself. You can feel good about yourself as yourself. You don't need anybody else. You have to get that rooted into your brain. So that's all for today. I will see you in the next video, which will be pretty soon, but not tomorrow because I have my exam tomorrow. Bye bye.